do anything about it. Everyone's got different rules too.
And there's definitely different types of boat people.
Right.
Like like fishing boat and party boat are incredibly
it's like this guy's, I'm pretty sure this guy's been drinking 18 beers and this guy's driving and like we have our kids and we're just like,
we're not even in the water yet.
yeah, exactly.
Wakeboarding
8 a.m.,
boat,
Fred.
Too. I've been stuck on a wakeboarding cruise that I didn't realize I was getting into, and I feel like I'm mildly like I can figure stuff out, but I can't do anything on a board to save my life. I can't skateboard.
I don't like stuff moving under my feet like that.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I'm steady, I'll figure it out.
Like whenever I say that, people always say that they'll always reference a bicycle, and I'm like, no, not like that. Like you're sitting on the bicycle.
Yeah, 100%.
Where your feet, like skateboards, surfboards. I can't do
rollerblades.
I actually never tried rollerblades, but regular roller skates is no good for me.
All right, well, we got you some rollerblades.
Patreon.com.
Well, people make fun of rollerblades so much that you can't even like learn to do it.
You have to go to like a dark alley.
Yeah, certain things. If you didn't pick it up, like you can't, grown man, if you don't know how to yo-yo at this point, like you can't learn how to yo-yo.
I think you could do secretly. I think that's something you could like, just take a lot of bathroom trips. You know, it's just kind of weird. He's just
pulls out a Yomega X-Brain.
But rollerblades would be tough to try to hide.
Did you guys ever get into, it was like early 2000s, it was like a hacky sack, but it was like rectangle, but like you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
And it was like, the whole point of it was like to do tricks, but you always like land it on your hand.
No.
It was the dumbest thing ever, but like they would sell like a glow-in-the-dark one and like different pattern ones.
Yeah.
Like everyone wanted one.
I think the dumbest childhood toy that I went all in on was Pogs.
I was into Pogs.
What are Pogs?
For real?
Yes, that.
Miyachis?
I have no idea.
No, I don't know that.
Maybe it was just a Florida thing. I don't know.
On the hand.
You don't
look
like
you go.
That's so lame.
You were into it though?
Oh yeah.
Were you good at it?
No. Yeah.
I never got into hacky sack. Pog, I think I had a couple, but I don't even remember why I had them or what they were for.
We just traded them.
Do it.
What's a Pog?
Oh, my friends would gamble them.
Like a cardboard disc that they sold for way too much money for it basically being a cereal box.
I think I got some cereal box Pogs.
Oh, is it art on them?
Oh, okay.
And then you get slammers
Yep.
that were varying weights.
Yeah.
And then your people that were older than you would steal your Pog.
Did you actually understand how to play?
Yeah, we had like a whole
I had
system.
no idea. We just threw the thing at our
We
stack
had
of
a whole
Pogs as
system.
hard as we could.
I did not. I'm not a gambler, so I felt me and Pogs fell out pretty quick because I was like, I'm just here for fun, guys. I don't want to really lose my Pogs.
Yeah, I missed a lot of that stuff.
Tech decks?
I never heard of a tech deck.
Oh, yeah.
With the little finger skateboards?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was never into it, though.
I wanted to be a yo-yo guy, and I remember getting a yo-yo, and I was like, I can't be a yo-yo guy because it was too hard. I couldn't get it.
Very hard.
But then they came out with the retractable ones, the fake ones,
with the
and
ball.
I thought it was so cool. And I was like,
A fake yo-yo? I didn't know that was
the
out
ball.
there.
It was like a ball, you slip the like ring on, and it's like woof.
it literally would
It was
just
just like it was like a leash.
I had a Slinky, but I lived in a trailer, so we had about 3 steps leading up to the trailer. That was the extent of that.
Do it again.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I grew up in a like we traveled all the time, and we had to pull it was like a 32 foot trailer, and so that's all we had, the little retractable steps and everything.
Oh yeah.
Like that. But it was always interesting growing up because we have you just have to create games, and we got to the point where we literally were just collecting mud pies. Like we were just we would let them crust and we design them, and then we would just keep them.
So that's the good stuff though, because you get creative.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a real skateboard, and I lived in a trailer park on a dirt road. There was literally nowhere to skateboard. I just had it in the trailer.
Just trying to do ollies in the driveway.
Like you couldn't even, but it was just in there. You couldn't even do anything with it. Put your G.I. Joes on it. It's like a boat.
Did you feel cool though?
Yeah.
It's like getting somebody like pool noodles or something without a pool.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Some floating.
I live in Kansas.
Yeah.
Well,
What am I supposed
figure
to
it out.
do with this?
At least you can hit people with a pool.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get creative though, like you said. Now it's a G.I. Joe accessory at some point. Yeah, I get that.
So you're into the Eclipse right now. Is there anything else that is
Well, I think the
wrecking your
eclipse is
perspective.
wild, right? Because
Yeah.
it's like in 2017, we had a solar eclipse. We don't have these a lot, as far as I know. And then, so like 7 years later, we're having another solar eclipse. And then it's coming across America in a different way, making an X. And, they like Old Testament prophecy, like when Joseph went into Egypt, the king or the Pharaoh had a dream for him to interpret. And it was like 7 years of feast and then 7 years of famine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting that like,
It's been 7 years since the last one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like if we were living in a different time, like an eclipse like that would be a big deal to us.
Yeah.
Because we would be like, 'cause it feels like people used to observe the times and the seasons with the sun and the stars and
Yeah.
moon. And now we don't really do that. We just let other people interpret everything for us.
Yeah.
So it would be a big deal.
Yeah.
And now we're getting another one. And then it's like, this is supposed to be going across all these cities named
Nineveh.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
And then we're under apparently like a whale constellation. I don't know all these things. These are things I hear.
Yeah.
But it's like, it just is like pretty wild. And,
Yeah.
of course, people are expecting maybe something will happen, but likely nothing happens when the eclipse comes. But maybe it's a warning,
Yeah.
Maybe like people are like, if it goes by and Monday's just a beautiful, peaceful day, everybody has their tourism day, and then we go, oh, that was fun. Then they go, see, idiots, nothing happened.
But it could be like a year from now.
Yeah, it's our warning, like get it together. But we're just like, everything's just a party for us.
Yeah.
We're
And if it doesn't happen right now,
yeah,
then it's like it's not real.
we're like, do a shot every time there's an eclipse.
Right? It's the sun's covering it. Let's go. Cake stand.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
Like, dude, this is gonna be a 5-minute eclipse.
Yeah.
One dude stuck upside down. You can't stop.
We thought about it. I don't know if we talked about it on the pod, but like just the idea of seeing a solar eclipse like 300 years ago.
Yeah.
2,000 years ago. Like
How
that.
terrifying that
How
would be.
scary
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
whole
yeah.
ordeal must have been. It's like you're just in the middle of
Where's
the
the sun?
Where'd it go? Why is it cold?
Well, they say people that like the Mayan calendar or something, like people that could track that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
like if you were a leader and you knew an eclipse was coming, like you could use
You could
that
use
to
it for your-
control people.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could go,
man.
if you don't do what I say, I'll block out the sun.
Yeah.
And then
Dude.
the sun is blocked.
Why have I never thought about that? That was
Here's
that's
the
a
thing.
scary tactic.
It's just like where, like diving in deeper to that thought, like where would they have gotten that knowledge? And
Yeah.
it seems like from everything that we've talked about and studied and stuff, like the fallen angels and stuff, like in the Book of Enoch, they talk about like they literally taught man the way the stars and everything works and
Oh,
its
yeah.
rotation. So like if you could use that,
Yeah.
if you taught that and like, well, you can use this to
Right.
deceive more and more and more,
Oh, totally.
so that's just a wild thing to think about.
It's an incredible manipulation tool at that.
yeah.
Yeah, and even if they were getting visited by like this Aleister Crowley demon, that sort of thing that gave them knowledge.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks this is so crazy now, but it's like people like Aleister Crowley didn't think it was crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But we all think it's crazy that, we're like potentially aliens could be real, but that someone would talk to a demon that would give them hidden knowledge is like, oh, that's crazy. What are you?
Yeah.
Some kind of weirdo? And it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. Maybe there's more to reality than just everything you
Yeah.
see and touch.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I do picture though when you say that, like the Mayan leader coming out and being like, "Well, you didn't do what I said. Check this out,
dude.
And he was like a day off. Like the science guy was a day off, and he was like, "Okay, tomorrow we're gonna come back same time,
You just wait.
and you better get it
Yeah.
together, or we're doing this again." And he does it like 2 or 3 days.
Well,
that would be me as a king but I would do it for 6 months straight. And be like, you know what? Just whatever. Just do whatever you want.
I'm sure it happened. And then they probably killed that guy.
that guy died.
Yeah.
That guy died.
And then the next day, the sun got blocked out, and they were like, "Oh no, we shouldn't have killed that guy."
he was only a day off.
We're sorry.
Is he like super dead? Can we go check on him? How thorough were we on that one?
Well, that Apple thing is weird though. Like with that, it could just be like you can turn anything to whatever, but like the fact that like no one looks at the sky anymore, like 'cause we're always just like looking at our phones and like you're so distracted by like everything that's happening on your phone and whatnot. It's just like I wonder if that was in fact a tool to be like, hey, don't look up.
And that may not have been the reason.
I see what you're saying. It's like it may
not have been the original intent, but it's like the powers that be will use anything they can for control or for evil, and so it's like, why not?
It's like the old Mayan dudes where they knew that the eclipse was going to happen.
Yeah.
And now it's like use the phone and it's like, hey, I'm trying to make this connection. This is all new stuff.
But what you said about like how they got that knowledge, like that when we were talking about the Mayan calendars, like how did anyone ever just start like, we're gonna start tracking this stuff? Like, it's like I know there's different people that have different curiosities, but it's just that's such a crazy, complicated thing to have so early on in our history.
Right.
Well, maybe I'm just ignorant to it, but
imagine you got no TV,
that's what I'm saying.
Video games,
that's what I'm saying.
Cell phones,
right?
And you're just like all day, you're like, what am I gonna do?
What's out there?
And so you're like, I mean, the stars would be pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Then,
dude, I think
I'm gonna start a comedy podcast about ants.
Exactly.
I think John Mulaney had a bit about it, but it gets me every time. Just like to put all that into perspective, that people used to wave at boats. Like that was an event.
Let's go down and wave at the boat,
They were so deprived of entertainment.
Well, even when I was a kid, like, we had video game, like I had regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, but when they would like I have a video of them paving the road in front of my dad's house, just repaving it. It wasn't a dirt road that they paved. And we're out there, me and my stepbrothers, in lawn chairs watching them pave the road because this power equipment was so entertaining.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But now I can just type in power equipment on YouTube and watch it all day if I want.
Dude, and now you're desensitized. Now you need to get bigger and better roads. I need bigger roads, bigger trucks.
Yeah.
That was your gateway.
He's in the room, he's shutting it when the family comes in. It's an 8-lane interstate. I got it under control.
Hey, honey, are you busy? Where's the door locked? Get out! I'll be out in a second.
No, but you do. I feel like, I don't know if this is your experience, like, and having kids brings me back to that, some of it. Before we let them have like technology and stuff, we did the garbage truck like every time it came by.
Yeah.
And I'm out there with my kid going like, that is a fascinating machine I've never stopped to look at.
Oh, yeah.
You got this arm and how it all works together.
We used to know their names, the garbage men.
Yeah.
Like, we used to like, hey, Bill, or whatever. I forget his name now, but, but like you became like, that was like your entertainment for the one day a week or whatever.
Yeah. And it really is like that's I don't know. You're just not paying attention. I don't want to go like insane clown posse and say miracles are all around us, but there truly is.
How do magnets work, though? You know what I mean?
I don't think magnets are real. Let's be honest. I think they're making that up.
How do they work? But when we had a little kid that wasn't on a screen, and so he's filling his day, he thinks everything's interesting. It does like a little bit. You're like, yeah, more stuff's interesting than I like have. Yeah, I've stopped sort of realizing how cool this stuff all is.
Yeah,
dude. The first time I ever saw the arm on a dump truck was crazy. Yeah, that was a full-grown adult. Like I had never seen one.
Oh, like the one that lifts.
The one comes out and literally grabs the trash can so violently and just. You're mine.
Do you guys ever like take your recycle bin and your trash can and just see how close you can get them to see how accurate that dude can be?
They're very passive aggressive. Like, don't ever put them that close ever again.
I put them 10 feet apart, dude. There's no way they're ever come in contact.
No, I've been doing that.
I put mine in the same can.
Just take this recycling bin away.
Recycling's not real.
Rushing details.
Recycling is definitely not real.
I believe that for sure. Like, yeah.
There's no way.
I mean,
there's no way.
That's not even a conspiracy. They've just
they say like 99% of like what you recycle just ends up in the landmine.
Yeah.
They say that
in a landmine.
Landfill. I said
we're in a landmine, dude. I was funding the war.
Whoa,
for recycling.
If we started throwing our recycling in a landmine, I would actually start recycling. Like I would save the planet.
Just pull up a lawn chair and watch them blow it all up.
It's a Coke can.
Yeah, if space were real, we could just launch all our trash to space.
That's so
Hey.
true.
And why wouldn't we do that? That would be so fun.
That's actually a really good point. Just shoot it out.
No,
Everybody goes, it'd be too expensive. But I think it'd be.
We're sending dogs to space.
Yeah, it'd be the way to go. Yeah.
Just do trash.
Cosmo.
We would be going back to the 1920s waving at boats. We'd just go down and wave at the space rocket, the junk rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Space trash.
The space trash.
Yeah.
Let's take this to Shark Tank. I think there's something here.
That's aliens that live in a trailer.
Space trash.
we help like develop a species of like redneck aliens by our trash piles.
But blowing trash up would be fun. I heard that in India they were letting pigs eat all their trash, but then somehow animal rights people stopped that. But I'm like, if the pig likes it, let it eat it.
Let them have at it.
Hey, put the plastic over here. Put the other food.
Yeah.
Pigs
If
were
they choose that, then that's fine.
pigs were so ticked after that came down. Stop talking for us, please.
Oh yeah.
We were doing fine.
All
Can
the
you
pigs.
please give me a carton? I just want to chew on an A carton.
We just
right
love
now.
you so much, pigs. Just leave me alone.
All those pigs are now dead.
Yeah, probably. So.
That doesn't
What are
bother
they
me.
But like in Texas, they said like pigs are real problems, right? So like, what if they just let them loose in a big landfill, and then if
Yeah.
they died,
Yeah,
no
put up
big
a
deal.
big fence.
Yeah.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, because
Texas loves building walls. Like build one around the
around-
just build get all
Yeah.
the pigs in there, and then we do the helicopter rides too, where with the machine guns that are going.
And see how crazy
Trash.
the pigs could get. I mean, maybe they're eating and they're like getting real mutant pigs.
Just like apocalyptic pigs.
and then it is helicopter rides around. You're like, look at those mutant pigs.
And all the police officers, they just take all their storage, all the drugs that they've confiscated. They just dump them.
Oh, yeah.
We just have these war pigs breathing.
And then you tell people that there's drugs in there, so they go to get them.
And then
and you just live stream
Yeah.
it.
live stream.
Yeah.
This is a money maker, and we're saving the planet.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
Today we're seeking.
Yeah. All the fentanyl is in the middle of and you got to get it. If you want it, go get it.
Yeah.
just a
pigs.
coliseum, just an open coliseum. Like whenever you want, you just schedule your time to go in or whatever.
Only
Yeah.
primal weapons.
Yeah, and it's not even illegal to do the drugs if you get them from the landfill.
You get afterwards. You exit. They'll give you a tag, and you're like, you got a permit. You're fine. You're good to go.
Yeah.
If anyone stops you, you just show them this.
Give me your
I went to Pig City.
They got a lot of tusk wounds.
What a sport, man.
Yeah.
That'd be incredible.
Oh, but speaking of pigs, Andy.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So, we got an ad. Don't go anywhere.
Hey guys, we're going to get back to the show in just a second, but listen, we need you to go to SundayCoolSwag.com to get your brand new Ninja merch, all right? Bigfoot versus Godzilla. It's absolutely beautiful, and you got to get it now because only available for a limited time. Also, you need to go and check out Mr. Anthony Russo. You love Anthony. Ding! Look at him right there. That's a shirtless picture of him. We took him while he was changing on the couch. You need to go to his Instagram. Make sure you are following him. The Bible is funny on Instagram. He posts hilarious content consistently, and it's all about the Bible. It's beautiful. It's wholesome. It's good. And also, if you go to Amazon, you type in The Bible is Funny game. Guess what? You can also purchase his game. Support Anthony. You're going to love it. You're going to love his stuff. So make sure you go check that out. Also, Dusty, any final words?
Way down yonder. The Chattahoochee. Where it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. That's right.
All right. Thanks, Dusty. Back to the show.
Start clean with Clorox because Clorox delivers a powerful clean every time. Because messes happen. Because not a charcoal mask. Great, because why would I put that on my face when I could drop it in my sink? This is what I get for multitasking. Ugh, why is charcoal so sticky? Hello? Hey, Janice. I am so sorry. I thought I was on mute. No, we don't need to reschedule. I'll just stay off camera. Ooh, yeah, that happens. So start clean with Clorox. Use Clorox products as directed.
Do what?
Swallowing sound when he drinks. He's like, can you just back up from the mic?
Yep.
Really annoying.
There's one episode where I ate sunflower seeds the whole time, but was completely unaware of.
Dude,
People were like can the guy stop chewing sunflower seeds on the
I
microphone?
about
please?"
got fired.
was an ad great though?
I had a good time. I really appreciated that ad. It lifted my spirits.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome what Dusty said. Very profound knowledge. It almost sounded like poetry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I blacked out. I don't remember anything that happened.
Should we have Dusty tell his story?
Yeah, I don't know what the story is.
No, the story that we want to ask him, the poop story.
Oh, yes. So we have a thing
Okay.
that we have forgotten to do a lot lately with
Yeah.
guests. We always want to hear from our guests your most epic, crazy poop story.
It could be your personal or just one you involved in or touched by.
Well, I never really think too much about a poop story. I've had food poisoning a couple of times, but I don't know that those were all that exciting.
Yeah.
I had Whataburger one time that I think ruined my entire digestive system for still even to this day. And right after I had one of the largest poops I've ever had. And at first I thought, well, this is great. This has really helped me.
Really cleared me out.
But then I started to feel real bad, and I am not a supporter of Whataburger.
I'm going on the record.
People in Texas get really upset with me about it, but then other realistic people say that Whataburger sold out to its company from Chicago a few years ago, and it's not been the same since.
Interesting.
And it's not good. I mean, I don't know what your stances are on it, so. Yeah.
I don't even like their burgers. The only thing I've ever gotten there was the chicken tender with the Texas toast as a sandwich, and it's pretty good. But I'm sure their burgers are.
That honey butter chicken biscuit is something that a lot of people die for.
I've never had it.
Whataburger.
I'm not a biscuit guy.
Oh, see, this is all not burger things.
That's right.
It's like if your best items are not the thing you're known for,
Right.
like Whataburger, like what about those biscuits?
Yeah, if your restaurant is literally the name of an exclamation about
Right.
one of your foods, like what a burger.
Right.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like you should be shouting. You should be hearing people shout that.
Right.
If it's that good.
Yeah.
It's not.
I used to work at Red Lobster, but a lot of people came for the shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any answers to that, Red Lobster? I didn't think so.
That's my beef with Chili's. I thought it was like a chili spot. First
Yeah. Is there even chili at
Chili's
Chili's?
changed. Like I remember back in the day.
The pain in that, by the way.
No, because it was like
'Cause you lived right
it was
next to a Chili's.
real Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
Like it was like pretty good. I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah. But now it's just all frozen.
All those places like that changed.
Yeah.
Movie Tuesdays, Applebee's, like
Olive Garden was like you were going to Italy.
When you're there, your family.
I make fun of Applebee's. Everybody does, but back in the day, I mean, I took a couple of dates there on Applebee's.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Veggie Patch Pizza used to hit from Applebee's. I don't know if anybody ever tasted that.
Dude, we would be so psyched when we got our table picked and we got to go on the upper level. At
Oh
Applebee's.
yeah.
It's like
big time.
royalty.
Yeah.
Like it was like, especially when you got on the
Just
booth
dress
side, you
up.
like, look down at the people below you, just like,
Because you ate your half price apps.
yeah.
But I mean, I went to Portland, Maine, to do some comedy, and I'm not a big shorts guy. I don't wear a lot of shorts, but it was a little hot. I wanted to go walk around the city, and I went and ate at this diner, and then I went for a walk, and it hit me like I needed to poop. And I couldn't find a place. I got a thing like on the road, I'll pull into a hotel if I need to and just pretend like I'm staying there.
Yeah.
And I'll just go. But I went to a hotel there and they had, had to be a key card entry to get into and I was like, I walked in like I knew what I was doing and then I had to walk right out of there. And I felt so ashamed.
And you still had to poop.
Yeah,
So
and
it's now you had shame and poop.
And it kind of like went away for a minute, and I went into a dispensary, and I thought, well, I'll go in there, maybe I'll find a bathroom. And then I couldn't find one in there. And it was just one of those days, and I was just like, I don't know, I felt weird in the city, and I didn't want to ask people for a bathroom.
Yeah.
And I kept walking, and I thought this is going to be a loose poop. And I'm like, if this happens out here I got a show tonight, and if this happens out here on the street, I mean, it's coming down my legs. And it got so bad, I had to lean up against a building for a minute. I was just like, I can't keep moving.
Yeah.
Got to breathe it out.
Yeah.
And I was
Start
pretty
sweating and stuff.
Yeah, I was pretty far from my hotel. And then I was like, I finally found this like tourist like information desk. And I just went up to that lady, basically like hat in hand. I was like, I need some help. I was like,
Oliver Twist.
yeah.
Please.
I was like, I need a bathroom so bad. And she pointed to this coffee shop. She goes, I think they got one in there. They don't really care if you use that. So I went in there, and then there was a line. And then a line started to form even behind me. And I eventually made it in, and all was fine. I got relieved of it all. But normally if I use someone's bathroom, I'll buy something just to be like, I appreciate you letting me use the bathroom. But but I was like, there's people behind me in line. They got to come in after me. And I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and just get out of here.
You got to leave the crime scene.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I can blame the diner, but it was, oh man. It was
you can blame it on you got too far away from the hotel.
Yeah, that's
true. That's why you stay at the hotel.
I knew I had to get back to the hotel. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
We're connected.
That is why you're subconsciously, you're like, I don't know why I need to stay at the hotel. It's like, that's why.
This is a big moment of realization.
Yeah.
Is that where
This is
like
special.
the fear and
Well, I never put that connection together, but I think you're right.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
Too much
It's
time.
maybe it's the therapy couch that's bringing it out in me, but
Yeah.
Time
it's like let's
outdoors.
get to the root of
to the
this.
source.
Yeah.
I did the tourist lady in that story. She had a bathroom
guaranteed.
She may have.
let you use.
She was pretty nice though, and because I was like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes when I'm in certain cities, they're going to be all weird about a bathroom.
Yeah.
Especially a tourist city. Like
Yeah.
if there's a tourism, like they'll probably get that question all the time.
But I can't understand how tourist cities like that don't just have some bathrooms. out
Yeah.
there. Like
Yes.
let people hit a bathroom. Don't
Yeah.
be so weird about it. I get it. You know, you don't want homeless people in there like, doing drugs in the bathroom, but it's like let us use the bathroom out here.
Yeah, it's a necessity.
Yeah.
This happens.
Right.
Make it more convenient. That should be like a competition between cities.
Yeah.
Like who has the best outdoor bathrooms?
Even charge me $1, put a credit card machine out there.
Sure. I would pay
The
for
parking.
Yeah.
Now that's a great idea.
For-
What's your limit though?
Yeah.
What's your limit?
That day, $20, I think. I don't know.
That's the thing.
I might have paid $50. I don't know.
That Neuralink that's how they're going to charge us. We're all going to have Neuralink, and they're going to register like this guy's got to poop.
Yeah.
Look up. The toll just got higher.
Yeah.
You have to get $20.
It's the
to get
Oh,
there.
surge, yeah.
Surge,
Yeah.
like the Uber Eats
Yeah,
or whatever.
They the one I struggle with now, we're dealing with this in the family, is the ball field bathrooms. Like those are violent. I don't know if you've ever been to
Oh wait,
Whoa,
with the
right.
trough.
No, like I'm talking a little league.
Oh, okay.
It is, you really do some
Well, you mean
bad.
they're really dirty in there?
I don't even, dirty's not strong enough a word. I don't know what. It's like,
Because
this
dirtying
mix.
assumes that it was clean at one point.
It's like everything's broken.
Yeah.
It's alarming.
It's like
so
the metal mirror.
yes.
You should get a fundraiser going and get that worked out.
And it's just,
Anthony, what are you doing?
I'm coaching there. I got my kid there. and
I
I'm
feel
just
like if other people are noticing that and you pull that together and you go, hey, I'm just going to try to raise some funds to get this bathroom system worked out, I think people would go, you know what?
That's a worthy cause.
Yeah, I hold it the whole time so I don't have to go.
Just
that's
sell
a real thing I
Yeah.
think people are doing,
just
because
sell some sketchy like chili dogs at a game and then have
yeah.
the meeting after. Everyone will.
wouldn't it
Yeah.
be nice?
Yeah.
That
Wouldn't
it be
feeling
nice?
you have right
Yeah.
now. Wouldn't it be nice if there was?
Yeah.
Do you have a spot on a road trip that you'll hold out for a certain brand of gas station?
Oh, that's interesting. We talked about this a little before, but I like a Love's. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of a Love's truck stop. And this is why. Even if the Love's is, because I've seen this a couple of times, even if they're renovating and repairing the bathroom,
With the tarp.
they'll put trailers, like portable, not a individual,
Yeah,
what do you call
yeah.
porta potty. They'll
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
full trailer
Yeah.
of bathrooms. Like, they're all about it. It's like there's nothing like pulling off at some random gas station and they go, oh, we don't have a bathroom here.
They give you the key like on a plunger.
The key is,
or they don't, or they tell you they
Yeah.
don't have one.
They don't have one.
Like, give me the key. I'll take the plunger. I'll take the whole thing, whatever you got. But sometimes they'll be like, we don't have a bathroom. And it's like, well, what are you using? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Let me hang out here for a while, and I'll see where you go.
Yeah. But it's like Love's always has a bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't, everybody loves Buc-ee's now. Buc-ee's is like, people are going nuts for Buc-ee's. And yeah, it's fun. It's nice, but I don't get it. It's like, they've just created a tourist destination out of a gas station.
Yeah, it's not, and it's not an everyday stop kind of place.
Yeah.
Like special occasions, like anniversaries or something.
But their bathrooms are
Unbelievable.
Next
They're
level.
really nice.
Because they're like, there's a person constantly doing it, right? Like there's
Yeah,
no one-
I mean, there's like a full staff
Yeah.
bathroom. It's just like clean up
Sometimes you
everything
have
and
to park a half mile away. It's
Right.
like,
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
thing. Like I'll pull over at a sketchy gas station and do my work if it means I can get back on the road in about 30 seconds.
yeah, because we stopped at one on the way up, and it was 8:30 in the morning, and there had to have been 2,000 people there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just
At
it
a
was
Buc-ee's?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nuts.
I've peed behind a gas station many times.
Same.
You tell me you don't have a bathroom, I
I'm
go,
gonna
well,
pee on your
I'll make
dumpster.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which one's your car?
I'm gonna find the security
Necessity
camera
is
and
the
be like,
mother of invention.
I pee outside so much because I like cigars, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll be having a cigar and I'll have to pee and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to just leave my cigar,
Fair.
you know? Like, especially if I'm alone. So I'm peeing in the bushes of
Yeah.
hotels all
Yeah.
over the country out here. I mean,
That's so funny.
You need to get like a just a marker or something.
yeah.
I'm teaching
Dusty's pee was here or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
just like a
geocache.
Put some "We're having a good time" stickers.
Yeah.
But Love's, I think the problem is they got no good food options.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always a McDonald's or a Subway
Yeah,
like
or
Arby's.
or their hot dogs.
yeah,
I'm if I had to choose, I'm a QT guy.
I like a QT.
Quick Trip.
Yeah.
My friend Will O'Donnell, and comedian out of St. Louis, has a great Quick Trip bit. He has a whole 5 or 6 minute
Really?
bit about Quick Trip. He loves the Quick Trip.
That's so funny.
But it's like Love's is like, I don't know, bathrooms are the king.
Yeah,
But, a lot of truck drivers in there blowing it up.
Yeah.
Like
Like it's their job.
sometimes I'm like, I wish I was at a ball field right now.
Where does Flying J go on the
Oh,
list?
Flying J's good. Flying J, the Traveler's Rest.
Yeah.
And there's one more, but sometimes I don't know where Flying J's at. They're out somewhere out west or whatever. I don't see a lot of them, but
Yeah,
I like to say I love a Loves.
Loves is great.
I struggle with, you're going back to the Buc-ee's. Like, people wear Buc-ee's swag.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like Buc-ee's shirt.
Dude,
It's wild.
Amazing what they've done for a gas station with
Like-
marketing and stuff.
If you mention Buc-ee's on stage as a comic, people go nuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, I was about to criticize them for
Yeah. Hold on. Wait for the joke.
We have our family has a terrible Buc-ee's story. I'd never been to one, and my oldest really had to go to the bathroom. And I don't know if they do this everywhere, but they do the big signs, like 10 miles to Buc-ee's.
Oh, yeah.
5
yeah.
miles to Buc-ee's.
There's some that are like 100 miles.
Yeah, the 174
It's
miles.
where it started. And I was like timing it up with the gas, and I'm like, we can make this work if you can hold. You're going to the bathroom for a
Yeah.
minute. And he was like, I think I can make it. And so we go, and the gas was cheaper, I found out, which was kind of cool or whatever. He walked in, and there was a pronounced brisket smell in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if
in the bathroom or the Buc-ee's.
in the Buc-ee's, like when you cross the threshold.
Bathroom would be boring.
So I'm
For
like,
the
I'm,
truckers.
yeah.
I'm pretty hyped. I've never done this before. I'm a little bit of a hype, like, oh, I want to see what it's about. But dude, we walk in, and he smelled the brisket and threw up on everything.
Oh, no.
Like, broke the threshold, and he was like, Dad, I just like that smell hit me, and
No
I
way.
lost it. Yeah, we found out he gets car sick. So that was a
and he
day
hates brisket.
we discovered that.
That's a weird road trip food.
I also like
Yeah,
that
it
your
is.
son is revealed that he needed to go to the bathroom to throw up. Right. You're like, can you hold it? We got a Buc-ee's at 100 miles.
I'm tired.
Swallow it, buddy. Swallow it.
I'll try.
Doing breathing exercises.
Swallowing it, passing.
These
Passing
darn gentle parents are ruining these kids.
I want my dad to be mad at me.
Come on.
It's always make him feel guilty.
All
for
the
feeling
medical
sick.
ailments they're asking to go to the bathroom for. You can wait. There's a Buc-ee's just ahead, and they have salted almonds.
I think before too long they're gonna have like golf cart people picking people up in the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like at old big churches.
Oh, yeah.
They're turning to Disney.
Directing traffic.
Yeah, you're gonna get the app and get your fast pass.
You're gonna do like the queue.
Yeah,
They'll have a drive-through at one point, probably like another building.
There'll be a
Drive up-
chapel. Bucky will be doing a sermon.
You get married at Buc-ee's?
Yeah,
Dude, that's
yeah.
There has to have already been a Buc-ee's wedding.
Oh
Guys,
yeah, definitely.
This and Pig City, we have to make these things happen.
I
We're
saw
sitting on a landmine.
I was in a Lowe's and I saw a lady. She was wearing a Bucky shirt. She encountered another person wearing a Bucky shirt, and they go Buc-ee's, and then they like cheered a little bit with each other. And I'm like, "Jeez, guys, it's a gas station."
That's what
It's a weird thing to bond over.
I don't get it either. It's too much.
Like
Yeah.
I get even with sports stuff, right? It's like a silly game that other people play and you're bonding over it. But
Yeah.
like gas station, people are Wawa dedicated near
know.
me, and I'm just like people swear by Wawa sandwiches. I may have even talked about this with you guys before.
No, but
I'm like,
it's not that great. I mean, they're like, it's okay.
I literally, the exchange was, have you ever had a Wawa sandwich? Like, Wawa sandwiches are so good. And my follow-up was like, have you had a sandwich like anywhere else?
Right.
Is my
So,
question.
so you had
Yeah.
your first sandwich there. Where are you going to go next?
right? Like, have you had a Publix? Have you had a Subway? Like,
I think that like maybe at one point the Wawa sandwich was like amazing, right? And then it stopped being
Like
and
a
then
Chili's.
people just
It got Whataburger.
Yeah.
They just live in their mind that it's always the best.
right.
Because they're scared deep down that what they know they really love isn't actually what it is.
Is this the beginning of your Buc-ee's
Yeah, I
sermon
think so, guys.
that you're delivering? I'm halfway through the Buc-ee's sermon. I've got it like,
We walked up to the statue yesterday, and Josh was like, "Why does that look just like you, Andy?" And I'm like, "What?"
It was a flat bill. This beaver. It's a beaver, right?
Yeah, it's a
He's
beaver.
wearing it, and it looked just like Andy.
I have the clip. I was walking behind with the camera.
It looks like Andy.
It doesn't look like me. How does this look? It does. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's like, then people will be picketing outside of Love's, like Buc-ee's people. That's what they're doing. I see them opening Buc-ee's across from Love's. It's like, don't try to.
Yeah.
Love's has been there for us
Yeah.
for a long time.
The reason why it's called Loves.
Yeah. And
It
then
never ends.
Yeah.
are you guys having the chicken tender wars where you're at too, where like a PDQ will open across from a Raising Cane's, will open across from a Chick-fil-A?
Oh, no, we're not having that where we're at, but
Where I'm living, they're opening like 4, and it's like a Hunger Games to see which one of these franchises
Yeah.
makes it here.
We live in peaceful communities.
we
Tampa is a violent.
We were raised by pirates,
Yeah,
so
it's Pig City, and then it's Tampa. As far as craziness about chaos.
So if you knew nothing about Tampa, but like you grew up playing Tony Hawk Underground, Tampa, you'd be like, I'm so scared to go to Tampa.
What happens in Tony Hawk Underground?
Oh, it's bad. It's a
Well, one time I was in Tampa. I used to drive to Tampa to do comedy,
Uh-huh.
and we were like driving around, and we like took a wrong turn down this street. And I've never. My wife's from Canada, so she doesn't see a lot of America. Now she has now, but at the time,
yeah.
but we took a wrong turn, and it was like, I don't know, it was just like one little side street, and that had 2 or 3 dumpsters that looked like they had not been emptied in weeks. It was just piled up. People were everywhere out there. My wife was like, "Get out of here. Go.
I'm scared.
And I was kind of freaked out too. And I've been to a lot of places in America. And I was like, whoa, this was wild what just happened.
Yeah, but it's gotten better.
Well, some of it we made an impression on.
I've been to Tampa a bunch. I love Tampa.
Tampa's
but
great.
I'm like, this was.
I know. I think you're going to Tampa Theater.
Yeah.
I saw.
I've been doing Side Splitters for years, which I love that club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the Tampa Theater coming up.
That's like my favorite venue in our area. I don't mean to just like hype your shows coming
No,
up.
I appreciate it.
How are you?
Love that venue.
Just a quick question about it. I'm curious, like, how is it like transitioning from like a club to going to being a regular at theaters now?
Well, at first I didn't really want to do it. I was like, I love clubs. I don't want to do theaters. And then I did a couple, and I was like, oh, this is a lot better.
Have you done the Ryman?
Not alone. I've done the Ryman. Like I did the Grand Ole Opry at the Ryman. I've done open for Kathleen Madigan. I did the Kid Rock's Comedy Jam last year.
oh,
Were
wow.
you? And I just a creeper because I read facts about you. But like, when you're like the,
I'm excited about this question.
the youngest comedian to perform at the Opry.
I was at the time.
Yeah, and then Aaron, right?
Aaron Weber,
Yeah.
is now younger than me, but we still push that line out there.
That's cool.
We don't
That's-
abandon it.
Yeah,
It's
that's so fun.
They always say never let facts ruin a good story.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
right. That's right.
Yeah, we're telling a story here.
We're trying to sell tickets.
Well,
Yeah.
how's life been after the Netflix stuff?
I mean, it's great. I mean, it like immediately changed. Like they say sometimes they were telling me it takes 3 months to really see the full effects of what Netflix has done for you. But it's like I've been doing shows in Huntsville, Alabama for years, never sold out a show. Like the week after Netflix came out, I did Huntsville. I sold out 3 of the 5 shows.
No way.
Yeah, it's it's pretty wild. There was this one club I kept doing in Atlanta for years and years, and like some of those shows would be practically empty, and I came pretty close to selling out an 1,800 seat theater this past weekend.
Wow.
So awesome.
Yeah, it's so wild, and it's like, it's great. I mean, I come out, I say we're having a good time, and they cheer. I mean, I've said that for a long time.
Yeah.
And I kind of started saying it during shows that weren't going well.
Wait, so when you're bombing?
Yeah, it's like, you just kind of like, all right, we're having a good time.
But that probably gets a laugh, though.
Yeah.
That turns it around.
It becomes like a self-talk.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah, and that's where the wave came from, too, where it's kind of like I say I wave when the joke is over just to let you know that joke's over, And it's like, so I would do that on these bad shows.
Yeah.
I'd go, we're having a good time.
I
And
feel
it
like
starts to get people into it.
Yeah.
I felt like when we watched you at Zany's, you did. I don't know if you do it intentionally as far as the frequent amount of times, but it felt like at the beginning there was a lot of it, and then you did it less frequently as the show goes along. And so whenever you did do it, it was even a bigger laugh. I feel like.
Yeah,
It's
the shock value.
Yeah, it was just oh, there it is again. Yeah.
I don't know what happens at the beginning of my shows, but it's like, it's just so weird to come out. Like, I don't, like when I was featuring, I like to come out and do a joke real quick because people weren't there for me, So I wanted to like let them know that I was going to be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
But now that I'm headlining, it feels weird to just come out and just start doing jokes.
Yeah.
Like,
and not to just acknowledge it or
Yeah, so I'm like, I get out there, but then sometimes I'll watch my videos after a weekend. I'm like, geez, what are you doing?
That's great.
Oh, man.
So you know that we've met before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you guys being at the show.
Do you actually remember?
I do remember.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that was such a fun night.
We are pretty like.
And I
Yeah,
also
I mean,
like
we're a
follow
huge
you
deal.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
fan of the podcast.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
cool.
I do a lot of podcasts that like my management sets up, but I wanted to do this podcast.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
because it goes Opry, Fallon, Netflix, Ninjas and Butterflies.
Exactly. In that order. That is how it went.
That's
Yeah.
the ranking.
I had to do Netflix to get to do
Yeah, they're like, oh, we answered our phone like, oh, he's done a Netflix special now. Okay, cool.
Boxed
Book
check.
it.
Right. I was telling them before, like, they get recognized and they're so recognizable.
Our maintenance man for the Airbnb. we pulled in the other night. What is it? 3 floors up?
Yeah.
Opens the window like it's Mr. Rogers.
He just
He's
leans
like,
fully in.
hey, you guys have the show. And we're like, yeah. And he's like, I love it. And then he's like, what's it called?
He's like, calls him out.
Well, don't do that. He said, well, and you're like, it's Ninjas.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, maintenance guy, he has all the keys. So like, I was pretty sketched last night. I'm just like,
He put up
Yeah.
the 4 o'clock in the morning.
okay, so because we're like, Andrew said like, maintenance guy, he has the keys to everything. I'm just thinking like,
that is
this
true.
dude, he knows us. And so at night, I swear I heard someone walking in my room.
There's an important detail that helps explain why you're so nervous.
What is that?
How you sleep.
Oh, just my night terrors?
No, your attire. He doesn't wear anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that scares you though. I think
No.
that brings the Viking out of you. If there's a burglar in the
That
house.
might scare the guy breaking
Yeah.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
Or make him laugh. You never know.
There's a guy.
Or that's why he's breaking in.
Yeah. But anyways, the door didn't lock, so I set up like a Home Alone trap on the door at 4 a.m.
Just in case.
Just in case. We
still haven't found that tarantula. Wherever that is at this point.
The what?
The tarantula that was involved.
Oh yeah.
Still running around somewhere.
Yeah.
I went to Hobby Lobby and got some Christmas ornaments and broke
Yeah.
along my door.
But you 3 are like very you have like a very distinct look.
Yeah.
And I was telling them my experience is like people think they know me, but I just look like some white bald guy that they know at their hometown.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" I'm like, "No, we've never met. I'm just very vanilla looking."
Well, that is the weirdest thing where the people will go. Like, I had a guy at the airport go, "Are you a famous comedian?" I go, "Well, if I was really that famous, you wouldn't be asking that question." I was like, "I'm a comedian."
Yeah.
The famous part's debatable.
Right.
I realize I have no personal brand watching the Kung Fu movie behind us.
Yeah,
I'm like every one of these characters at some point in my life.
it's the hair.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
only facial
That's it.
hair I can
That's
grow.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm telling you, you should walk a mile in my shoes and just have not one distinguishing feature.
I've got a similar facial hair thing. It's weaker here. I got a strong mustache and goatee.
Bro, I shaved this so many times, and this is going on like 4 years.
Wow.
Whoa, that's real?
No.
It's like I said that about, Joe Dirt says that. He goes, he's like, I don't need to shave it. It just grows in like that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because he says, you're so ingrained with white trash DNA that your hair grows
Your hair
in.
just grows
He goes,
in.
I don't know what you're saying, but yeah, that's what's happening. I've quoted that movie too many times in my life.
Hey,
so good.
Life's a Garden, dig it.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I watched that as a kid. And I'm like, why was I allowed to watch that as a kid? It's a pretty raunchy movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So aliens-wise, though, we asked that at the beginning. You guys
Yeah.
are all in with aliens? I know that you said you believe the demons
Yeah.
thing, too.
I'm not fully convinced on anything. I know there's something out there, but I don't know if it's demons or aliens or what. There's definitely something.
Well, have you heard of Blurry Creatures?
I have, and I think I downloaded the podcast.
Okay.
Too,
Well,
but
they're
I
coming
haven't.
tonight. We're doing another podcast.
Oh, okay.
And he's bringing some stuff, like some evidence with the
What?
Roswell stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like there's some
What?
stuff. Yeah. But
Are we going to be safe here?
who knows?
the door doesn't lock.
Well, the boobies.
And there's a tornado coming.
And also, if the door was locked, it could be easily unlocked.
Short answer, no.
Yeah.
Not in any measurable way are you safe there. The maintenance man knows who we are.
We're like, there's a tornado coming. What's the most glass we can sit on?
Well, have
yeah.
you ever
Let's
seen
put some
anything?
electricity around our ears.
Hey, where's the famous comedian going to be sitting? Oh,
Yeah.
nearest to the window.
What if we just held metal things in here? Would that help?
Dude, there's a lot of lightning out there.
Oh, I know. I see it.
Lightning
coming.
doesn't.
Dusty's ignoring it.
Yeah.
He has to ignore it.
Well, we'll stop here and we'll continue on the Patreon real quick. And
Patreon.
let's talk more about aliens.
Absolutely. So if you guys are watching, go to patreon.com/ninjas are butterflies to get extra content, discounts on merch, and see more Dusty Slay's interview.
We're having
Yeah.
a good time.
We are.
Dusty, plug all your stuff.
Oh, I got my social media is all at Dusty Slay, and I try to mix it up a little bit and do different things. Like YouTube, I got longer form content, so it's not the same thing everywhere you go. A little bit of the same. And then my website's dustyslay.com. I got all my dates on there. I'm going all over the place, and I'm sure that you'll find a place I'm not going, and then you can request that I come there.
Nice.
And
Absolutely hilarious. You got to go check us out.
Yeah.
Go check out his special on Netflix as well. Work
Yeah.
man.
yeah, I got a special on Netflix. I got a half hour on Netflix too, but I also have a full hour on YouTube that you can watch too. So
Oh,
Heck yeah.
yeah, a lot of fun stuff.
Thank you, Dusty, for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for
Means
having
the
me.
world.
Dope. Very dope.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Hey, we love you. Hey, make sure to review us too. 5
Yes,
stars.
please.
And say your favorite attribute about Dusty.
Not too
In the comments below.
Yeah, I get that on my podcast sometimes where people give me like a 3-star review and then they'll leave some vague reason why. And I'm
Yeah.
like, don't do that. That's
Yeah.
not helpful. You're not making me change what I do with
Yeah.
my podcast.
We got a review this morning and they gave us 5 stars, but their description was like, if there were 6 stars available, I would still just do 5.
Why say that? Why
You don't
even
have to say that.
That's so funny. But
Thank you for the
hilarious,
5
though.
stars.
That is
that's
funny.
what I was gonna
Great.
say is I'll get 4 stars on like the game review, and they'll be like, "This is the best game we ever played. I had so much fun with my family." What could I have done? Why did you
Tell me what I need to do.
Sounds like you had a great time.
If I give you 10 stars, I'd give you 3. No, that just hurts me more.
I don't get the ratings. It's your 5 or 1.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
just mind your business.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's
random.
5 or just stop listening.
Amen.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
The reviews are only for people who are going to like the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Anyways, we love you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you on Patreon. Go!
Did I say ninja? I meant the butterfly is no doubt one of God's has an empty your mind.
You learn martial arts.
Yeah, like I got one joke I guess I've been doing a while. This guy goes, "Oh man, that joke kills me every time." And I think, "Oh dang, how long have I done that joke?"
Start clean with Clorox because Clorox delivers a powerful clean every time. Because messes happen. Because the charcoal mask, great. Because why would I put that on my face when I could drop it in my sink? This is what I get for multitasking. Ugh, why is charcoal so sticky? Hello? Hey, Janice. I am so sorry. I thought I was on mute. No, we don't need to reschedule. I'll just stay off camera. Ooh, yeah, that happens. So start clean with Clorox. Use Clorox products as directed.
This podcast brought to you and powered by Sunday Cool. Watch this or listen.
You could say is brought to you. I don't know.
Okay. This podcast is brought to you and powered by Sunday Cool. Watch this or listen.
Anthony, that was so good.
You did it.
You did it, bud.
Conjunctions, am I right?
Oh, man.
We're wearing the different clothes.
I think you could do better.
Wait a minute. What
How
happened?
are you here?
Nate, you're not supposed to be here till next week. Wait a minute. Wait, where's Luke? Hey everybody, thank you for watching. We're going to be getting right back to Ninjas of Butterflies real quick, but I want to show you around and give you a little bit of a tour of what we're doing here at Sunday Cool. So everyone's very hard at work. We're actually almost into our busy season. So we got a lot of people over here chilling, quality control, making sure everything is beautiful and remarkable as we want it to be. This is the better Carl, the cooler Carl right here, baby. Yes. And then after everything's done printing, we box everything up and then we ship it to you. 72-hour turnaround after art approval. That means as soon as your art is done, you say it's good to go. Within 72 hours, it's on its way to you. Come on, let's come inside. All right, this is our sales department over here. Art people right here, a very talented art crew. And there's M. You'll meet the other 25 letters of the alphabet later. Let's see what Josh is up to. There he is. There he is, guys. Are you ready to get back to the pod? What's it?
Back to the show.
I want villains in movies. And I feel like that's what's in cartoons nowadays. There's no like villain showing the good and evil, right? Like, I mean, like the
Yeah.
fight, like it's
Yeah.
Because every Disney movie we watched when we were younger, there was like it was horrific images. Like they were pretty graphic, as far as like just scary for kids.
Like the Nazi hyenas lined up in Lion King.
yeah, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like he's literally singing about hellfire. Like it's just like and
Notre Dame is messed up.
it's super
That's
dark,
a messed up movie.
but Hunchback prevails. You know.
I don't know why the kids, the parents have to die in every cartoon. I'm watching.
Yeah.
I was like, let's watch Finding Nemo. That's a fun one. And at the beginning, the fish's mom and all their siblings die.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a really dark Nemo
Frozen?
theory. Have you heard the dark Nemo theory?
No.
That everybody died in the beginning because Nemo is Latin for no one. Is the that's what it
Finding no one.
So
so he's just going crazy.
He's crazy.
Oh no, that's so
yeah.
sad.
So the dad lived.
The dad lives.
Oh,
And so that way he befriends Dory. Because
Yeah.
Dory doesn't
remember anything.
Oh man, you know with AI, people are going to start creating sequels that
wild.
shouldn't exist.
That's a
like
real. It's
Yeah.
a real theory.
that. Did you know that Finding Nemo is a bunch of baloney? Other side? Why?
Wow.
I can never.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah,
First of all,
I'm
because
pretty deep in the Pixar nonsense.
clownfish can change genders. If they're a mother, a female is not available to their children. If the mom dies, the male can literally change biologically.
Clownfish.
Clownfish.
I have a joke about it.
Yeah?
Used to, yeah.
Okay. And I blew that in my mind. I was like, that's instantly the logic is immediately flawed in the whole movie.
Why?
Because Why do they need he's got a mom now.
What I read
Boom.
is that if two clownfish,
He's got a mom.
But then he doesn't have a dad.
He's the dad still. Let's not go down. What?
I read that if it's two male clownfish in an aquarium together, that the larger of the two will change into a female so they can procreate.
Amazing. I
The
don't get
larger,
Larger.
What was the joke?
Well, the joke was if that were true for humans, prison would be pretty cool. You know what I mean? Especially for a guy my size, you know?
Short kings would be going to prison
Yeah.
left and right.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Oh no, I turned myself in for tax fraud.
Oopsie. Sorry.
Oh, we're good?
I think so.
Awesome.
Realizing a lot of the cameras that we have don't have autofocus on or autofocus lock, but we're good.
Oh, all right.
This is great. When I got here, I thought you guys were like not set up. I wasn't judging it, but I was like, oh, you got a lot of cameras, but this is the setup. This
It's
is great.
chaotic.
Yeah.
Camera per person. It's no big
Yeah.
deal. We got one up there as well, just for a POV. No.
This is big time.
There is one rolling right there.
Oh, is it rolling?
Yeah.
From the beginning, got all the stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
So
man.
are we taking our shirts off now, or?
Yeah, whenever.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just that would be just the funniest prank to start pulling. Is just like, all right, cool, rolling, and then just take the shirts off and chill. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Start off by getting naked.
Get comfortable, baby.
Oh, man. Well, thanks for being here, Dusty.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know. I talked to them about it. There's a real weather event coming to Nashville, so I won't be able to see it.
Yeah. He showed me the
From my-
radar. It looks insane.
Oh,
There's like
really?
a tornado warning and everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, because tornadoes hit here like a couple months ago, right? Like in the Franklin area and stuff?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time, really. But this is what we're looking at today.
Start clean with Clorox because Clorox delivers a powerful clean every time. Because messes happen. Because the charcoal mask. Great, because why would I put that on my face when I could drop it in my sink? This is what I get for multitasking. Ugh, why is charcoal so sticky? Hello? Hey, Janice. I am so sorry. I thought I was on mute. No, we don't need to reschedule. I'll just stay off camera. Ooh, yeah, that happens. So start clean with Clorox. Use Clorox products as directed.
Did I say ninja? I meant emergency.
Emergency!
Emergency!
Oh no!
Welcome to our first emergency Ninjas Are Butterfly episode 1. That's right. By the time you're seeing this, we filmed it the same day. So
Wow, we did it!
You're gonna do that?
We did
that's
it!
that's up to Andrew.
You were so adamant about it yesterday. You were just like, yeah, we're gonna do it, but we have to get it done today.
So the whole purpose of this emergency episode is when stuff comes out on the news, we film so far in advance, not really, about 2 weeks at a time. But if something comes out that needs to be addressed, we're going to do an emergency episode.
Because it's always annoying whenever you're watching a podcast and you listen to something, you're like, yeah, I learned about this 2 weeks ago. It's like, this is great. I love hearing your guys' viewpoint on it, but I wish I could have heard about it 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So here we are.
So here we are.
We decided.
Gratification.
Emergency podcast. And this one's going to be especially fun because Lily has been off of social media for
Yeah.
over a month now.
Which I don't know.
A month?
Does she
Ash
know what's going on?
I do. No.
Last Wednesday.
That's the thing.
No.
Ash Wednesday.
Oh.
So, so that's the kind of the thing. I feel almost guilty, like, because we're almost like breaking her fast in a way.
No, as long as I'm not scrolling. The whole
That's
point
true.
is
Yeah.
scrolling.
Yeah. That's okay. So that's good to know.
Yeah, I
so
can
we don't
keep
feel
up with
guilty.
news. I should be listening to the news.
Nah, you're
But I'm
fine.
not.
This is even better. 'Cause now
We're better than the news.
Now you're my news.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are the news because we tell the truth all of the time with 100% accuracy, guys.
Yep.
This is not a comedy show.
We 100% accurate and 50% of the time.
80% of the time, it works every time.
This
That
is
doesn't
very
make sense.
heavy for my bird wrists.
Bird wrist.
I don't have bird wrist, but I feel like this is too heavy for me.
Okay, Lil, you ready for this?
Yeah, lay it on me.
This emergency podcast episode, this emergency episode number 1 is primarily focused
The top story tonight.
on Princess Kate not being seen for months
Oh my gosh!
Since Christmas.
since Christmas.
She's missing?
Not who knows?
We don't know what's going on with Miss Kate.
And it's so big. Every news reporter in England is like,
Where is
"What's
she?
going on? Where is she? We haven't seen her.
Yes.
So
Was she pregnant or was she not pregnant?
we don't know.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff. And her kids have not been seen since Christmas.
Oh, no.
And her kids. And I have a breakdown of dates
Okay, get it.
that add to this story. All right, ready?
Aw.
So the last time she was seen in person and her kids was December 25th, Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
She went in for a abdominal.
What happened also on Christmas Day? Can we
What?
mention that?
What happened?
Steve Hooper's
What
birthday.
was noticed but not reported on by anybody. There was an ambulance at the palace on Christmas
yeah.
Day that has not been noticed by the palace or like been any reported.
Yeah, the palace did not report on what that meant.
But there's literally a video of an ambulance in like the what is it called, with all the cars and stuff like that.
Parking lot. Driveway.
Escort coming through, emergency escort. So,
Oh, really?
yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, but she was supposed to go in for abdominal surgery on January 17th.
For what?
Don't know. They didn't explain any further that it was
Oh, she has
abdominal
cancer.
abdominal surgery, and she would be recovering for 2 weeks. Okay. Then on January 26th, King Charles went to the same hospital. It's like the royal family hospital. Like
He
that's
has
what-
cancer.
Yes, but they've never said what type of cancer he has. So he went in for a procedure on the 26th and was released on January 29th or discharged. They said that same day, Princess Kate was also discharged, but no one saw her leave the hospital.
Yeah.
Tunnels?
And William had only been there once publicly.
Within those 2 weeks.
Yeah. And there's something else. Golly, I completely forgot that.
And
Go ahead.
that feels like the type thing that you would want to make public.
Yeah.
Like even if you weren't in hot water, like that's just good PR.
Well,
visiting
Are they
her.
fine?
they had dates already to go internationally, like in January
Yeah,
and
tour.
stuff. But then emergency planned surgery, whatever, and then this happened. So they had to say, yeah, we can't make it on these trips.
Another little tidbit is that the King of Greece, King Constantine, who was Prince William's godfather, died on January 16th, which was the day before this surgery.
They're going through it.
Okay, listen. Then February 8th,
My birthday.
a week after King Charles and supposedly Princess Kate left the hospital, Prince Harry flew to England, met with King Charles for only 45 minutes, then went straight back to
They've
LA.
been like not talking right.
So we flew in
How peculiar.
straight from the airport to speak with King Charles, 45 minutes back in the airplane on his way back to California.
Okay, pause. Are you doing a lot of research into this, or is the internet helping you with?
Fully the internet. There's 30 people on TikTok and news stations that I've been doing this.
The royal family Swifties are going crazy right now. Like
Yeah.
they're going full investigation mode.
Dude.
Here's where it gets weird.
Oh, here.
Yes. Thomas Kingston, who used to be Pippa's ex-boyfriend, which Pippa is
The
Princess
cousin.
Kate's sister.
Oh,
He ended up marrying Lady Gabrielle, who was part of the royal family. But he was found deceased on February 27th from a self-inflicted injury. No other explanation. He was locked in a room in his parents' home.
oh, that's horrible.
Self-inflicted injury, February 27th. But he was still very close to Princess Kate and Princess Kate's sister, Pippa.
What's he have to do with any of this?
Speculation.
Speculation.
So you can come to your own conclusions.
And then 2 weeks ago was King Constantine's memorial service.
Okay.
And Prince William was supposed to go give a speech at the memorial service.
Because it's his godfather.
This was 2 weeks ago. And 45 minutes before the memorial service, he says he's not coming because of it was a, quote, personal matter.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
Wait. Oh, I don't even want to say it.
here we go.
I don't
We're
know
getting
what to say it.
this. Is,
So dark and ugly.
it's going to keep getting crazier. March 10th was the UK's Mother's Day.
Which when this came out, I was just like, hole in your story. Mother's Day isn't until May. And it's like, wait a minute, that we are on the same holidays.
Yeah,
So-
March,
different rules.
March 10th is the UK's Mother's Day. Princess Kate released a photo with her and her children.
Beautiful photo. Right? Beautiful photo.
and it was sent out to all. It was
That's
sent.
AI.
It was sent by the palace.
That's AI.
It was sent by the palace, like where they send out information. They sent that photo out. Said, "Here, this is her celebrating Mother's Day." It was instantly flagged by all these people that
As
observed
AI!
pictures. It's a fake picture.
There's 16 errors within that photo. And the palace comes out.
Do they think we're dumb?
In fact, her face, Lil, they took a picture from the Vogue magazine that
Yes!
she did. Exactly lines up.
Dude, I recognize it.
Okay, so that came out. So they had it was called like the kill switch or something, or the kill the picture. They put it out there. So
As like a fake image. Like, so
Yeah.
they're like, no news people can use this photo because it is 100% fake. It is altered.
But it was released
It's
by
wrong.
the palace. I'm saying palace. It was released by the monarchy.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, the palace.
Like how
yeah.
POTUS has her own Instagram. It's a monarchy Instagram
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
But then the
it's not
next
a palace,
day,
the Kensington Palace,
the next
so.
day, Kate came out with a tweet. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like she's like, William took this picture, and
No,
like
he
I
didn't.
just was trying to dabble with like just kind
AI.
of cleaning it
Shut
up.
up.
Kate's dabbling in Photoshop, y'all.
And so it was her tweet, right? But then at the end it says, "Thanks for everything, whatever." C for Kate.
I thought it started with a K.
I did too. But then a Spanish journalist got word. This is where the conspiracy stuff starts coming
Oh,
in.
here.
Yes. Or like what's happening with her.
Yeah.
A Spanish journalist says that they have an inside source within the hospital saying that
She died.
the surgery went well, but recovery did not go well, and they had to put her in a coma.
Oh my gosh! Why wouldn't they tell us that?
Exactly.
What is the
That's the thing.
monarchy gonna fall?
But that's just a theory. That's not confirmed though.
It's not
So
confirmed. In fact, the monarchy, the journal where the information comes from, they said, "Oh no, that's not true." But this journalist is like, it's 100% true. But then another British journalist named Angela Levin, she's been interviewing the royal family like forever. She's
Yeah.
like in her 60s or 70s or something. She was giving an interview recently and hinted at the fact that Princess Kate is in a mental hospital right now.
Oh, guys.
These are all theories.
These
We
are all
have no
theories.
idea what's right. She could be fine. She probably is fine.
Because
but it's
there's speculations that Prince William, this is where it gets a little gossipy, but there's speculations that Prince William has been having an affair for a long time.
With the dead guy.
No. With the dead guy. No.
Somebody was having an affair with him.
well, maybe
It's possible.
There's the theory that maybe
was
Kate,
Kate.
and there was a surgery. Who knows what happened? So we don't know. We don't know.
Total
But-
speculation.
I don't
but look,
believe that one.
I know. I don't believe it either. But look at that. Is that a photo of Kate? You think
No, that's Caitlyn Jenner.
that doesn't look like Kate Middleton, does it? They
No.
say that's her. They said
What?
no.
No,
Oh, a
it's confirmed that's
plastic
her.
surgery is what you were
Since that
implying.
came out,
No, they're saying that's a body double.
no, Andy, since that came out, they have disproven that was not her.
But that's the thing. It was put,
100%.
but it was
That's
put
a
out
double
put
negative.
out
That means it's
as
her.
this is Kate.
They've disproven that was her.
Do you guys remember getting in like fights with your siblings and then like when your parent was like, calls you out on it and then you all
kill.
Ouch, kill, boomer. We kill, boomer.
Говорила, что сабвуфер это сила. Останутся перепонки, душу запихну в колонке. А мне бабка говорила, что сабвуфер это сила. Останутся перепонки, душу запихну в колонки. Раньше у киоска низкая повозка, папироска, стиль ночеброски и повыше лоска. Если по-серьезки, колбасит мозги, это прически, ногами топчу.
Ready to deploy. 가자.
Stand up!
Up down! Need assistance! I do not require aid!
Не могу взять их на прицел!
Tango, on my mark, 110 meters away.
Assistance!
Charges in place.
Не подходите ко мне!
One of ours is down! Grenade out!
Мне нужна помощь!
Reload! Dropping an explosive!
Граната в пути!
East! Spotted an enemy!
We need to regain control or we are finished.
Somebody, help! I'm not gonna last! I'm not gonna last! Help! Explosive is ready! Shit!
First kill, hostile down. Just edged ahead of the enemy. Good job. Got some momentum. Don't let him down.
Countdown! Hold the people!
Friendlies are now in control of the battle. Keep it up. Just edged ahead of the enemy. Good job. The enemy has surged and taken control of the fight.
just lost our advantage. We have to regain control of the battle. The enemy has just taken control of the engagement. Get it back. Use the momentum. Don't let up now. Multiple hostiles marked.
Watch out at the marker! 90 meters away from my position!
Enemy here! Hostile infantry, about 40 meters from your position! Brittany is hit!
Brittany's down!
Hostile located, about 60 meters from my position.
I can help. Shit!
Enemy soldier marked.
Soldier down! We've got wounded! We're taking casualties! Target neutralized!
Hostile fire! Grenade!
Enemy device! 60 meters up from me!
Troop spotted!
neutralized! Enemy fire team! 70 meters! Who has ammo?
Taking casualties!
Friend is hit!
Give it everything you have. We may still have a chance. Time is running out on us.
Enemy contact eliminated. First one.
Не подходите!
We are ahead of the enemy. We now control the battle. We're in control of this fight. Don't let up. The enemy has surged, and now they have the advantage.
Enemy soldier there! Southeast! Someone's here! Marking is right! Northwest! We have a man down! You know this is...
I'm here. Move.
The main force. Turn around.
Our center is down!
Medic! You left the engagement. Turn around.
I'm reloading! I'm reloading, okay?
Носок! Мне не нужен медик! С моей позиции! Оставьте меня здесь! Мне не нужна помощь! Сюда! Помогите! Носок! Мне не нужен медик!
Friendly down! Tango, distance 110 meters. Danger at the marker. Tracking targets.
We are surging ahead of the enemy. Hold on a little longer.